Everybody, it's Jamie with Just Go Camping, and I'm going to show you how you can camp on your lunch break. Now, it could be your lunch break, could be just a short period of time. Get a lot of people who say, well, I would love to do that sort of thing, but I just don't have time. And you do have time. You just may not know it. I've parked in a spot here where there's a patch of woods, and I'm going to try to pretend that this is my lunch break, and I'm going to duck into the woods, make a little bit of food, come out along, and we'll talk as we go. Okay, so I am parked in back of this high school. Large patch of woods back in here. Maybe some other campers back here. Well, it's got a bench. There's a place to sit. Oh, look at all the daffodils. I got benches back here. Nice. Looks like people come back here. Maybe. See if we'll go over here a little bit more. So I just sat down. I was going to get my gear out, and there's like a whole bunch of high school students that came in back in the trail there, making all sorts of. I mean, there's no school today. What is the deal? So I got to find another spot. Okay, it looks like a construction site over here. Does not look to be being used. I think I'm away from those kids. That was crazy. You know, that figures. You try to go somewhere and be by yourself, and it's like a whole bunch of people just invade it, like out of nowhere. And it's like, no matter where you go, they're like, just come out of the woodwork. I don't understand. And you'll have to excuse me because I have a cold, or I'm just getting through with a cold. I have minimal gear. I brought a pan. And I brought this because it's been windy the last couple of days. This goes with my twig stove. It's like a thing that goes around the twig stove, so I am going to use that. Okay, I brought a spoon, fork, spork. I like doing that bannock thing the other day, so I made a little bit more bannock, and I'm going to try to make a burger. I do have a burger. I can do that with the bannock as the bread, and we'll see how that goes. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got my block of wood, and this was just from a pallet. I may have to find another thicker stick or a couple of rocks. So I'm going to put my pan like that, and the fire is going to be in the block of wood, and there's little pebbles sitting right next to me. Good Lord. Okay, so I should have that solved. So let's try this out. So if you're taking a lunch break from work during the week, and let's say you're a workaholic, then you'll want to have a beer. But don't do that if you're actually taking a lunch break and that you have to keep driving. So one thing that the reason why I can do this is because I have a job where I'm always in a company vehicle. So I have a very flexible schedule. So I can stop along the way or someplace that looks really good, duck into the woods, and just hang out. So a lot of people can't do that, and I understand that. But even if you just go and get a meal, you go to a fast food restaurant or something, and you just go to go to a dog park or go to a hiking trail or something, and duck in the woods. That's just get away from it all. Just get away from the office, get away from the cafeteria, get away from people, in general. So this is, as you know, I like the Panther Creek beers, and I have poked myself with briars, and I am bleeding now. So that's great. Yeah, this is a blueberry soda jerk, is what it's called. It's a milkshake IPA, and let me read this one to you here. Full of lactose, vanilla, fruit, malty goodness, and a whole lot of complementary hops. Our milkshake IPA series has a soft, creamy mouthfeel that melds perfectly with the fruit and tropical forward hops. Reminiscent of a simpler time, this malted milkshake IPA will scratch that old school soda pop itch. And it has 6.5% alcohol, so you can see that there. And see the little guy here, and what this is, the soda jerk. Remember the movie The Jerk with Steve Martin? She's got the same hat, soda jerk, get it, jerk. He's got the hat. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to watch it. It's pretty funny. That's pretty good. I like it. So here's what I'm going to try to do. I've got a slice of cheese, I've got some pickles, and I've got my burger. What I'm going to try to do is either use the bannock as the bun, or I'm going to try to put the burger inside the bannock and like a pouch. Okay, so now again, if you're finding time on your lunch break, this is a little bit more creative, and it'd probably take longer than an hour, but I don't know. I'm gonna kind of baton a little bit of the fat wood into the hole there. That's a good piece. Look at that. All that pine resin in there. Down in there, you can see. Okay. Now I think we got it. Now I think it's going to work. Got a bigger rock here. Okay. I think we're getting there. So there's the fire. Seems to be working now. Hopefully, the block of wood will last until after the meal is cooked. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, starting to sizzle. A little bit. Okay, it's starting to bubble now. Maybe it's going to be okay. That's an ugly looking burger right now, but wait till it's done. Gotta give it some time now. Gotta be patient. Okay, so coming out here on your lunch break, this may not be what you want to do on your lunch break. Cook a burger on a block of wood. Probably not the best thing. Just find a patch of woods and bring a sandwich, or bring a, bag of chips or something from your house. But the point is, even though you think you don't have time to, reconnect with nature, you do, actually. You got to make time. It's important. It's time to put the bannock on the pan. I don't know, the race is on if that block of wood is gonna last. It may not make it. I don't know. That looks, we'll see. Got the bannock in there cooking. The bottom part of the bun, or the top part of the bun, so one part of the bun anyway. Okay. I'm gonna put the burger back in the bun. And then I'm gonna put the other piece of bannock on top. Let's see. Well, gonna have to do without the pickle. I can't. Oh, that's not good. Here's what I got so far. That doesn't look too good, guys. But there's still hope. Let's give it a little while. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat it like a burger. I may have to just spoon it out of the cast iron pan. Let's see. Well, now that's what we got. Looks like I'm going to be eating this out of the pan. So if you're on your lunch break, let's see, you'd probably be fired by now. Don't do what I do. You should know that by now. You're going to get fired. Don't do that. My point was always to try to find the time to relax and just breathe the air and listen to the trees and breathe in the smoke. Smells like hamburger helper. I think we're going to go ahead and eat, folks, because the pan is going to get so hot that it's too hot to handle. And we're just going to let the block, burn out. Okay. There's my hamburger. You are so fired. You're so fired. I'm just going to eat this out of the pan. Try to make a little burger out of it, but it's not going to work. It's edible. It's not what I had hoped for, but you know. Got a little bit of burger there. Good burger. Of course, this is not a cooking channel. This is just a go relax in the woods channel. Okay, there's a slider. Tell me that doesn't look like a restaurant picture and a menu. God. Wow. That's hot. Hey everybody, my name is Jamie and this is Just Go Camping and we're making cheeseburger scramble. I don't care. It's good. I don't know. You may disagree with me, but I'm calling that a success. That worked. My friends, that's about all I got for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry I'm not at my best. But anyway, don't think that you don't have time to go out in the woods, because you do. You know, even if you don't get out on your lunch break, get outdoors, get outside, breathe the air, for God's sakes. Just go camping. I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. I love you all. Be well. Bye.